Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dwayne Kimball, United States Army veteran and retired VA rating specialist. In today's video, I'm going to explain more VA compensation for SMC, special monthly compensation for housebound, SMC-S, over $4,000 a month. In today's video, I'm going to break it down, so make sure you stick around. Okay, everyone, before we get into today's video, make sure you click the link below and sign up for my monthly veteran membership. So today's video, how do you get over $4,000 for SMC-S housebound, okay? Several veterans have reached out to me and said, Dwayne, do I qualify? Do I qualify? Do I qualify? So I'm going to explain it in today's video. So let's go ahead and get into it. Slide number one. Here's slide number one. This is the definition of SMCs. Now, there are several SMCs out there. The only one that I'm talking about today is SMC-S, housebound, okay? Even veterans ask me, Dwayne, I have this, and this. Do I qualify for any SMCs? You know what I tell them? I don't know. You have to go out and do that research yourself, okay? I'm not gonna go through your comment and then go out to the VA's website and spend 30 minutes trying to figure out if you qualify. That's something that you need to do on your own, okay? So, with a special monthly compensation, SMC is an additional level of compensation to veterans above the basic levels of compensation payable based on disability ratings of 0 to 100%. So basically, if you're whatever percentage you are, you get an extra amount on top of that, and it's paid out monthly, okay? For various types of anatomical losses or levels of impairment due solely to service-connected disabilities, okay? You have to be service-connected. So when it talks about for various types of anatomical losses, when veterans ask me that question, I'm like, I don't know, because I don't know your anatomical losses. You have to go out and do this research. I'm giving you a starting point, okay? So also 38 CFR 3.350 covers this, okay? Now, when you go to 3.350, what are some of the things you're gonna see? Now, where it says my notes only, I just added this to the M21. If you go to this particular M21 reference, you're not going to see my notes only. I just put that there. So in that 38 CFR 3.350, they're talking about creative organ, foot and hand, deafness, eye, buttocks, okay? So depending on which your anatomical losses are as it pertains to one of these, okay, will depend on your SMC for your service-connected conditions, okay? So the veteran has to go out and do some leg work, okay? And it's not that hard, trust me. It's not hard to find out if you qualify for SMC, and if so, which SMC. It should take you less than 15 minutes, okay? Moving right along. Here's another M21 manual reference, okay? Entitlement existed if the veteran had a service-connected disability rated 100% disabling, and an additional SC, service-connected disability or disabilities, independently rated as 60% or more disabling. And I'm gonna give you some examples of that, okay? Or was permanently housebound by reason of the SC, service-connected disability or disabilities. Now, where veterans go wrong with this, they try and add in non-service-connected disabilities. You cannot be granted entitlement for SMC for non-service-connected disabilities. They're telling you this right here, okay? So please stop thinking that, oh, I have all these other conditions, I'm entitled to SMC. You are if they meet certain criteria, and one of those criteria is what? SC, service connected. All right, move right along. Slide number 3. Here in slide number 3, it's important that you understand the payout, okay? Now, the system that they use now is VBMS, Victor Bravo Mike Sierra. When I rated, I love that system because it took the VA into a new age, and then it prevented me from having to type out a lot of information, okay? When I first started rating, we used a system called, it was RBA, I want to say RBA 2000, okay? So a lot of you that probably rated before 2005, you know what that system is, okay? And it was literally a pain in the butt. But the difference between that system and this system, if the veteran meets the criteria that I just explained, a single disability at 100% and other disability or disabilities totaling 60% or higher, and you don't grant that SMC, you're going to get a error message pop up in VBMS. RBA 2000, it didn't, okay? And oftentimes it was missed. But if you are granted SMC-S, you got to have that single 100%, right? There it is, veteran alone, no dependents, over $4,000. Okay, so you could see SMC-S. Now this is the special monthly compensation rates for veterans without children. I didn't go through and pick a certain slide or each slide for veterans with children or parents. This one is with spouse and one parent, okay? But there's other criteria that the vet can possibly even get higher based on how many dependents, who they are, et cetera, et cetera. But at a minimum, veteran alone, you're over that $4,000. So you need to understand, again, what is SMC, the criteria, okay, and then what is the payout, okay? So you can look at the VA when they pay you every month. If you're a single veteran, you have that 100% SMC, boom, it's $41.83.85. Now, I've seen veterans with SMC-S and SMC-K. So not only do the VA have to pay them for SMC-S on top of the 100%, sometimes they'll have SMC-K added on, and then you'll see that 4,000 go even higher. Okay, short, direct, to the point, you have to have one disability at 100%. One disability. So let me give you an example. You have PTSD at 100%. Okay, service connected. Then you have migraines at 50%. Then you have tinnitus at 10%. And a lower back condition at 20%. Okay? Now, in that instance, you meet the rating scheduler criteria for SMC-S. That's it. Don't overthink it. Now, your service-connected conditions keep you homebound or housebound. You qualify. So it's two different ways that you qualify. So make sure you go back and look at that slide that I shared where I talked about the qualifications, okay? Now, the payout. Understand, you gotta have that 100%. So if you're a single vet, you know what that is. Then you have that SMC. If you have any dependents, make sure you go out to the compensation rate table and add those numbers to ensure you are getting paid the correct amount. Okay? It's very important because I've seen, it doesn't happen a lot, but I've seen veterans say, hey, I'm 100%, but I'm only getting this amount. And then they have to file an audit. The VA has to do an audit, and then whatever back pay, they go back and they back pay the veteran, but those take a long time, okay? So make sure when you get that notification letter and that rating decision, you go through it once, you go through it twice, you go through it 3 times, make sure you understand. But I just wanted to share what is the SMC, what is the criteria for SMC-S, and the payout. So with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and don't forget to share this video with your fellow veterans. Thank you.